I've seen a lot of health and wellness brands, and to be honest, I really like this industry, and I think there is huge potential. Even though Facebook is telling you that he's going to ban you, he's not. Like Zach is not going to buy you. So I think it's a really good opportunity, like with health and wellness. And what I find really good hold in the market is with coffee subsidies. Everyone is drinking coffee, but there are so many people out there that they want to find like the new better thing for their health, like not coffee, something else. Auntie,
John?
have you heard the news about the Facebook supplement problem that many other accounts have faced?
Yes, about some updates that Meta was gonna do, but I don't see any updates.
Yeah, nothing is happening. Like, no, I haven't seen actually another account getting restricted. I have seen some bad performance um, in some other accounts, but I really doubt it's the health and wellness restriction from Facebook. I think, yeah, and this is something about Facebook that you have to always remember. Like they announce something, but you shouldn't take it at face value because they announce something, but um, it's not sure that it's going to happen. Maybe it's going to be implemented, maybe it's not. So people that started panicking, and I actually felt a little bit panicky because I had an important client that he was like really passionate about that. Like he was really scared, and he convinced me that it's a really big deal. So I panicked as well, but it's something that you should never do with Facebook because you never know. Like you adjust when you see the things happening. Like you cannot actually predict.
Yes, and we don't need to take too seriously all the announcements from Meta because many times they announce some things that either they don't do or they don't affect so much. Like,
Yeah, for sure. And I've seen like a lot of panic, and from agency owners as well, because e-commerce business, I get it, but for from agency owners, it was really poor. Like I was reading a comment on Twitter that says like health and wellness brand not being able to optimize for purchase on Meta starting January 2025 is absolutely crazy. Like it's a fact that we are not going to be able to run purchase campaigns on. It's a fact that we are not going to be able to run purchase campaigns on Meta after like in January 2025, just because Meta hinted it. Like they didn't actually said that outright, but they hinted it, so we take it as face value and we make everyone panic. I think it's a poor way of handling communication, and yeah, if you have experience in Meta and working with Meta for a long time, you would understand it's not what they say. It's not actually what they say most of the time.
yeah. So, yeah, everything good. So, no worries about the supplement brands. If you are a white gray hat, you don't have to worry. If you are a black hat, you
You should
always
always
have to
be,
worry.
be yeah, you always have to worry. Exactly. Yeah. So now that we cover that, like I had some ideas about health and wellness. Do you like health and wellness brand? Like, have you ever thought about starting a health and wellness brand online?
In health and wellness, you can like include like skincare now because I don't believe in any skincare brand, to be honest.
You don't have to
Uh,
believe. Yeah, the only thing that you have to believe is that it will make money for you.
yes, yeah, but starting something that you don't believe, I think, to make it to make money for you, it's gonna be more difficult. If you start something you believe, uh, it's gonna be easier for you to find ways to market it and to sell it. So that's the
Yeah.
idea that I'm thinking.
That that's the rule, but we have a friend that he's not. actually like pretty invested in his product. Of course, he has a good product, but he's not invested. Like he doesn't even care. Like he's selling to black women, for example, as a specific type of product, and but he's not black, and he's not a woman, and he's not a woman.
Yes.
So it's not always like you have to be like your customer avatar. You have to know exactly like, and you have to be really really passionate about your product. But it almost always helps to be
Yes.
that way. So, because I really like health and wellness, and I have interacted with a lot of brands, the brands that I help grow, and also the brands that I spy for to work with to help the brands that I help. I've seen a lot of health and wellness brands, and to be honest, I really like this industry, and I think there is huge potential. Even though Facebook is telling you that he's going to ban you, he's not. Like Zach is not going to buy it. So I think it's a really good opportunity, like with health and wellness. And what I definitely think, what I find really really good hold in the market is with coffee subsidies. Like there is you can imagine like everyone is drinking coffee, everyone is drinking coffee, but there are so many people out there that they want to find like the new better thing than for their health, like not coffee, something else, something that it's going to be like coffee but not coffee. It's going to replace this habit of actually buying coffee. And there are a lot of products in that niche that I really really like, and you can really copy the best ones. Like for example, Rise Up. I'm sure you know Rise mushrooms. Do you know that, right?
Yes, yes. Everyone knows RYZE. They are everywhere with their like ads. They are running so many ads.
Yeah, yeah. If you go to their ad library, you are going to see so many ads, and actually they have really, really good content around that. So, but the market is huge in this space because mushrooms is one way. So, apart from mushroom coffee, there are so many other ways to actually create coffee, and the market is huge for coffee, as you understand, because if you check the metrics according to researchers, like 67% of US people, um, 67% of US adults reported drinking coffee in the past day, so in the previous day, by 67%, which is like a huge number if you can calculate. Like the market is enormous for coffee. And if you break it down by cups, like on average, like the average American, the average US adult is consuming approximately 400 cups of coffee per year, which is crazy. And the coffees, and apart from the normal coffee, with which has caffeine, and a lot of people resonate with that being a drug, which it is. There are so many other ways to actually make coffee. Like, have you heard, apart from mushroom, have you heard about other types of coffees?
I have heard, yeah, no other types of coffee, no, to be honest.
Yeah,
Like
it's not. It's
CBD, maybe.
yeah.
Uh,
It's
I don't know
It's
if it's popular.
basically it's basically tea. For example, tea is a type of coffee. It's coffee alternative basically. So, for example, matcha tea, it's it's basically like a coffee alternative. That's how people are selling it online and offline in stores. So it's there are so many ways, like so many coffee alternatives out there. Like I have made a list here, which like of course mushroom coffee. It's what Rice is selling, and they are making like hundreds of millions just from one type of coffee. You understand that, right? So it's you would know this name, this name that because you know Tim Ferriss, like Have you heard about the yerba mate?
Herba?
Yerba mate.
No, I haven't heard. What is it?
Okay, it's an internal joke because Tim Ferriss is always saying the phrases in the normal, like in the natural with a natural accent. So if you search about like South American like brew, the yerba mate, it's how it's being written, but he's pronouncing it like pretty funny. So anyway, it's yerba mate, carob coffee, which is like sweet, chocolate like coffee, rooibos espresso, which is like red bus tea. It's Gayusa tea. Have you heard that? Like moringa tea, matcha green tea, which I explained to you like before. Golden milk, cacao brew, looping coffee. There are so many different types of alternatives, and I had a client that only had one, and he made like at least like 30 products out of one of the alternatives. So there are so many ways that you can attack this product, and I definitely think that there is a market there. There are so many, like I cannot actually list them all, but the market is huge there, and as you understand, like when you have a product like coffee, people are buying and buying again. So the returning customer rate is going to be huge. So you are not going to waste a ton of money on actual customer acquisition cost. And if you do, you are going to get that back in the long term. So it's a healthier business model that you can actually follow. And as you can understand, like there are tons of ways to monetize it, like subscriptions, for example. You can create subscription for a project like this. So I think that for anybody that is creating like a new brand online, the health and wellness in the health and wellness niche, I definitely think that coffee alternatives is the right option. Like what do you think?
Yes, I think like tea is like a big like there are some brands I have seen. I don't remember them now, but there are these brands that they take the different route of like not coffee with some other ingredient, but like actually tea with different kind of ingredients, like you presented. So yeah, there is a niche there.
Yeah, and also like what they actually do is the tea. It's not the normal tea with like the watery feel. They have like higher. It's more condensed than actual tea, which is like pretty like just water, just flavored water. So matcha tea, if you taste it, like it's thick. So, and the thickness, research says that thickness, people are thinking like about um, thick like drinks as more healthier. Like they think that it's more healthy. So it's something that actually plays a huge role, like the texture of the product that you are going to have. And I had a client the other day that he hasn't actually even started like anything, like nothing online, not a single ad. And we just launched the ads for the first time. And there was like the day two was like 4.5 immediately. So the market like is very receptive to these products because I think there is a huge gap for actually a really good product to go in and grab the market. Just because there are so many people looking for alternatives, like, and you think about like everyone is talking you about improving your health, okay, and you think, okay, what are the unhealthy activities that I do? Maybe I smoke, okay, nowadays not a lot of people smoke, so what else? You think, okay, I have to start working out, but that's difficult, so what else? And you think about your coffee and you say, okay, yeah, coffee it's pretty pretty not healthy, so let me fix that. So it's the trend. If you go on Google Trends and coffee alternatives and stuff, like it keeps going up. So I definitely think that there is a huge market there for everyone that is going to enter, and especially like in US, Canada, and Northern Europe. The trend is already picking up, so the market is really good there. And for supplying those products, it's not that hard. If you care about the product, of course you have to create yourself, or you have to source it yourself from Colombia and local farmers and stuff. But there are easier ways to do it. Like, have you ever heard about the white label supplement brands?
Yes, I've heard.
Yeah. So there are a ton of brands that can actually like package you a lot of the coffee alternatives that we mentioned, but with and have like your logo on it. But you don't control the ingredients there, so it's not going to be like pretty. It's not going to be amazing. It's not going to be like the the different product that's going to be amazing, uh, but it's going to be good. It's going to be something that you can definitely make money off of. Because as you understand, like in e-commerce, a lot of people don't understand that, but in e-commerce, you don't have to actually have a good product. A lot of people don't understand that. They focus a lot on the product, and the sad thing is that because people are not seeing your product before buying it, and because the market is so huge, especially like in a huge market just like such as US, you can sell millions of products and still don't have a problem of reputation, because the market is huge and people don't see your products before buying. So you can advertise a lot, like have UGC creators creating videos for you. You can create VSLs about all the amazing things that can happen with your product if you actually drink my coffee alternative and not the other ones. But still, it's not in e-commerce. Not the best product wins most of the time, at least. The best marketing product wins for sure. And RYZE
Yeah, yeah.
is a really good example, because I know, like from inside, people like it's not that good. Like there are tons of different mushroom brands that are much better than them, but they have the better marketing for sure.
Yes, for example, like one of the initial brands that was like a big coffee alternative, and it was like from the first ones that like cannibalized the trend. It was like drink mud water. Mud water like was the first brand like was really successful in this niche, and they have like their core. It was like mushroom blends and the alternative of coffee. Now they have also like if you go to their website, you will see like they have also tea, matcha, like the brand matcha, and they have done it. They have leveraged this like tea. They have leveraged as a coffee alternative to their product line. So they have like increased their product line. But if you see like if you compare like Mud, which was like the first one that came to the market, if you compare it to RYZE, like Mud Water have, for example, like 500,000 unique visitors. RYZE has like 2.5 million unique visitors, and I don't believe like RYZE has a better product than Mud Water, for example, that they have also like mushroom blends. But what they have for sure, like RYZE, they have better like content, better like marketing. Everything is better.
Yeah.
If you go to their Instagram and compare, you will see like it's much better illustrated the product. And also you can see from the ads they have like RYZE have like so like more than 1,000 active ads. Mudwater has like 100 active ads. So yeah, they have surpassed for sure like RYZE all the competition out there. And it's not like
Yeah.
they found the best mushrooms out there, but they have done the best marketing.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But
Have you
mud water.
tried like
No, I
mushroom
haven't
coffee?
actually tried those types. I have tried my clients' coffee alternative, and it's amazing. He's telling me it's better than mushroom coffee, but I haven't actually tried, so I don't know, to be honest with you. But the thing is that one important aspect is like Madware, because I know the brand. I'm not sure that they are like the competitions, like the best product, even though like because they should be better than RYZE, for example, or they can be better than RYZE for sure. But it's actually a pretty known brand as well. It's not like it's mass market at this point, especially because you have to remember Mud Water sells a lot through the distributions. They have partnership with Target, with Sprouts Farmers Market. Like they sell through Amazon. They have like they are in stores basically. While RYZE, it's only Facebook oriented and direct to consumer. So in terms of scale, what do you think? Like, do you think that RYZE is above Mudwater because Mudwater is older?
Yes. No, I think it's above. Like they have disrupted everyone. Like Rise is in a different level. I think also they are distributing on Target Rise.
Seriously?
Yes, I'm not sure,
I didn't know that.
but yeah, I think like they have like surpassed. Like you say this like many times. Like it's not the first one that is making the money in some new trend in some new industry. Is the one that sees the first one doing the things and failing sometimes in seeing the mistakes, and the second and the third one is coming and taking the full market. So yeah, it's important to be from the first ones because you're gonna do great. It's not like Mud Water, they are broke, the owners, the founders. It's like, okay, they are in a much better position, like Rise, much better, but they are really good. Also, I know one more brand in UK. I have been seeing the content of the founder because the founder is doing also like e-commerce content to his YouTube, and he's like documenting his journey, and he's in the process of like launching his brand in US, and he's looking for advice. He's looking for ways to come and to compete with these like giants in the US market. So he is in UK. It's called spacegoods.com, the brand. He's also in the mushroom niche as well. He has a really good branding. I like a lot his brand. Actually, like in my 4Play account, 4Play is a tool where you see like and you save ads for different for inspiration from different brands, and most of the like ads that I see are coming from Space Goods, and it's like a UK based brand. They are selling in UK mostly, and they are doing like 30 million per year just like in UK without being at all like in US. So they are doing really great. The founder is like, it's called Matthew Kelly. He's really good. um, and yeah, there are many brands like that they are doing really great in this niche. Just like, I'm thinking like I'm gonna buy and we have to try this like mushroom coffee because I think like nothing beats Freddo Espresso from Greek.
For sure, for sure. It's much better than everything. And that's the problem. I think that they don't know about further special. That's why. That's why they are spending all this money in those coffee alternatives. Here in Greece, we don't need coffee alternatives. We have like the best coffee out there.
Yes. If someone from Greece is listening to us, don't create a coffee alternative in Greece. Because
Yeah, for
you're,
sure.
you're gonna fail for sure. These
For
are
sure, for sure. Like I'm seeing the numbers now, like from how much rice made, like and how much mud water. Like mud water, in 5 years they made like 400 million in just 5 years. And I definitely think that the market is huge and not a single dot in percent like it's from Greece. So no, don't sell outside US. I think it's
yes.
the main thing of this case study with the coffee alternatives. Not don't sell outside US.
I think with what they compete with Starbucks coffee, it's easier to compete with this coffee that Starbucks is providing. But we have for sure to try.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
We have us to try to bring it and to show like the hype and to see like how good is the product, how actually is good the product, and how what is the upside of the hype. Like it's shitty and the upside of the hype it's so big. I don't know. Like I am so curious. I'm gonna do now a purchase from Space Goods that is in UK and they deliver in Europe. And the next episode for sure we're gonna have with some like feedback on if the mushroom coffee is like the next big thing.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And the thing with mushroom coffee is like the market is 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 huge. Like people estimate by 2030 it's going to be like $5 billion, which is like a huge chunk of the coffee market. The whole coffee market is around like 250 billion, which like that's why I started with how big of a market the coffee market is, because when you are entering like a really big market, of course there's going to be high competition, but there is no cap. Like as long as you are amazing, you will grow. Whereas if you go to the newspaper business, for example, newspaper market, or a market that people don't have like is falling, or another market that is falling, you're not going to get those outsized returns than like in a big market that is growing and growing, and it's amazing, like the coffee market. That's why I was focusing on that. And I definitely think that there is a huge opportunity there. Either it's going to be with mass market, either it's going to be with mushroom coffee, either it's going to be with all the other alternatives that we just mentioned here. There are tons of products to choose from, and there are so many ways to advertise them, like with videos, UGC content, VSLs. You can say whatever you want about, because it's health based, so you can claim whatever you like. Like you can claim like it's going to you are going to feel amazing, and it's there are so many ad angles that you can convince people to buy. So I definitely think that there is a huge potential there.
And is there any other products that they have this kind of hype that they contains this ingredient of mushrooms, like, or only this? Have you seen any other product? Like, because I was thinking, okay, it's big opportunity for it's really hyped the coffee alternative with mushrooms, but can be like used anywhere else. Mushrooms, like
Yeah, I
normal
definitely think
mushrooms,
that.
not Netherlands mushrooms.
Yeah, the mushroom. Of course, you can eat them first of all, but the main thing is like with in many skincare brands they use them. There are so many ways to use like the ingredients. The ingredients is not the problem. The market is what we're focusing on, because the ingredients like of them, for example, the mushrooms. It's a really cool idea with skincare brands, for example, but the skincare market is not as big as the coffee market, and that goes to show like how big of a market it is. Like it's so big. It's like
Yeah, yeah, it's really big.
yeah. So yeah, that was my idea. I definitely think there is a ton of space for people to actually go in and start their own businesses. If you want to take inspiration and ideas, of course you can ask ChatGPT about ideas and brands. So you can see like how brands in the space are and how they sell. But the most important thing that you have to do, it's use the free tool that's called Ad Library on Facebook. Go in Ad Library, type RYZE, and see their ads, the ads that they run. Like they sell their products so good, so well. The creatives that they do. So you are going to be convinced even to buy, and you are going to be convinced that the idea is amazing. To start in this space, a brand there. So yeah, and that's the pod, I think. Do you have anything to add, or we can close the pod?
No, I mean like yeah, they have really good ads, so definitely check them out. Also, Space Goods, they have really good ad, so check all these brands because they run like so many ads, so you can find for sure some patterns there. So that
Okay.
was a pod. We see you
Okay.
in the next
Talk to
one.
the next one.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.